What is up, dudes and dudettes? It's your homeboy CruzinMoto, and I got kind of a long update about the Stepson. Here we go. So what's up, everybody? We are back, and it's a beautiful freaking day out here. I don't know if you guys can see it in the back behind me, but it's wonderful out here right now. It's like 90 degrees out here, so it's like perfect riding weather right now. The motorcycle riding season has started for some. I ride all year because I'm fucking awesome like that. But anyways, so let's get down to the Stepson update. This might be a little bit of a long video than a normal update, but I can guarantee you it's going to be a juicy story the whole way through. So make sure you guys grab your popcorn, your drinks, something. Be ready to watch this, because here we go. All right. So Stepson update. Let's go back to where you guys remember the last one. It was where Stepson strikes back. Stole 300 bucks from us or whatever, right? So we got that video. So after that happened, I'd say about a month later after he stole the 300 bucks, me and my wife, we had decided to go to Vegas for a few days or whatever to visit her brother up there, have some fun or whatever. You know, like the whole time Stepson was calling, wanted to know where we were at. He already knew that we were gone out of town, out of state, I should say. But so I guess when we came back, I noticed my shed that I keep my bike in and my tools and important things I don't want the Stepson to get into, and he knows that's where I put him in, right? Well, we get home and I notice both the padlocks are busted off the wood doors on my shed. And I'm like, oh crap. And I didn't notice this till I went to go like get my bike out of there or whatever for the next day to go to work and stuff, right? I didn't notice it, so I was like, oh man, someone broke in. I already kind of knew it was him right away just based on a few things here. And these things are. And try not to laugh, but this is hilarious. All right? So this thief, we're gonna say thief, because he still says we have no proof on him that he did it, but I do. I'll get to that too. So the thief decided after he broke off the padlocks off my wood doors that had chunks of the wood door, like plywood door missing, the thief was nice enough to clean up his mess, cleaned up all of the screws, cleaned up all the screws and all the locks and everything, got rid of them, threw them away and stuff, you know, cleaned up his mess. And then he didn't steal anything either. This thief didn't even steal anything. I noticed like some things were like moved around or whatever, but that was about it. Nothing was actually stolen, right? So I'm just like, man, I'm like, what kind of thief doesn't steal nothing when they break into something? Like, I had a $300-something freaking steel chainsaw in there. I had my tools. I had all kinds of stuff in there that was some tweaker would have loved to get his hands on, you know? And it was all there still. And I'm just like, man, I'm like, this thief didn't take nothing. He just messed up my doors. I'm like, shoot. And then I come to realize, I'm like, you know what? I was like, you know what else I noticed this thief did? I was like, this thief was so nice enough to make sure that my shed doors weren't just flying open or staying open so anyone could see what's in there. They were nice enough to take one of our red bricks and close the doors and put it at the bottom to hold them shut like a doorstop. I was like, man, I was like, this thief is awesome. One, the only thing he did, he broke in, but he didn't steal nothing, and he cleaned up his mess, and the dude freaking made sure the doors wouldn't stay open. I was like, now that is awesome thief. So of course I had to call freaking police. They had to come make a freaking police report or whatever, you know, because I didn't know who for sure it was, but like I said, I had a great idea who it was. You know, so we get there, and happens to be a cop that arrested him before that gets there, so they're like, oh yeah, totally him, because I even explained the same thing to him. I was like, dude, the thief didn't steal shit, freaking did take no and he cleaned up his mess and left these doors like this. He's like, wow, he's like, what a great thief. I was like, I know, right? You know? And so went through that. They didn't have any proof, and this is when like Stepson was kind of talking a lot of crap to me and stuff like that. And so I kind of made it like a thing. I was like, I'll show you, you'll get in jail. He would text me stuff like, I'm not in jail yet, bitch, or whatever. And I'm like, all right, bud. You know, and I got your number, bud. I know where you live. And so when he broke in from the shed and everything, he had said that, no, I don't even live over at those apartments no more by the house. We moved down to whatever street that's like on the other side of town. He's like, no, that wasn't me. It was all just a lie to get us off his case, basically, of thinking that he was a suspect, you know, for the break-in and stuff like that. Because, no, I live somewhere else. I wouldn't even walk that far. So after that, he had gotten arrested for something. He bailed out again like a dummy. And then this last time, what was it? He got arrested about a week or so ago. He got arrested because he had warrants for his arrest for court revoked 2 of his bails on him, and then also he never checked in with probation, not once when he was there. When he got out, he was supposed to check in with probation, and he never did, and he never went into his classes and stuff that he was supposed to sign up for. And the judge straight told him, if you don't sign up for these classes and don't do whatever, I'm going to put you in jail for some time and stuff. And he didn't take him seriously. He thought it was just going to be good. He's going to do whatever he wants, you know. So he basically screwed the pooch big time. But they ended up catching him about a week ago. And he knew that they were looking for him, so he's just kept hiding and everything. So they caught him. He's in jail right now, out in Indio near Palm Springs. The judge, he had his final trial date today. The judge gave him 31 days in jail, and he's also going to take advantage of a program they have out there in Indio that he wants to take advantage of it to help try to better himself or get himself, on the right path. Because, after 31 days, he might have, maybe it'll change his attitude, the way he thinks and stuff, and it'll change him, because this is his first time having to be in real adult jail for some kind of time. So most of the time it was maybe 4 days at a time, and that was it, and then you bail out. Well, he can't bail out now. Now he actually has to be in there, right? So he's doing that, and I guess this program is out there that they take advantage of is like some kind of like a rescue mission house kind of thing for people that get out of jail, to help them get a job, place to stay, food, everything like that, right? So, but he'll be like under strict restrictions and stuff like that. But if anything, it's good for him because he'll be out in a much bigger area. That's probably going to be a lot easier to get some kind of jobs and stuff, because it's an Indio, Palm Springs area. So he'll have a lot more chances to go around, get jobs and stuff like that, which is good because you can't find that here in this town. It's hard to get a job here. So I hope he out there gets his shit together when he does this program, and he's going to have to live out there for like a year or whatever and stuff like that. So hopefully this will help him out a whole lot, but we all know his track record. We know it doesn't really work like that for him, but you never know. Like I said, maybe after 31 days in jail, he'll change his mind on things. Basically, I think that's about it. Oh, no. I forgot something. My bad. That last week when he got arrested, he called the house, and my wife accepted the phone call. She, talked to him or whatever. And she was he wanted to talk to me over on speakerphone, put me on the phone. So she put me on speakerphone, right? And I'm sitting there, and he's like, Brian, after I do whatever time the judge gives me, can I come home? And I'm like, I was like, you're freaking out of your mind, buddy. I was like, what makes you think I'm gonna let you do that after you had broke into the shed, stole $300, talked all kinds of crap to me, everything, And I'm just like, dude, I'm like, you're out of your mind, man. He's sitting there asking me, can I come home after doing whatever time the judge gives me? I'm just like, no, man. And he's like, Brian, come on, please. And you can hear a sheriff in the background. Why the F you talking to him? You're not supposed to talk to him. Get off the freaking phone. Then you can hear the phone go away from Eric, and he says something to the officer. Then all of a sudden, Eric comes back to the phone all super crazy fast, crying, Brian, can you please hurry up? You just let me come home in a minute. And all of a sudden you hear, I told you to get off the phone right now, click. And it was the sheriff in the background yelling at him, made him get off the phone and hung it up on him. I was like, oh, dude. I was like, you're in there causing trouble now, man. I was like, shoot, that's not going to help you. And that was one of the funny little things that kind of happened with him when he got arrested this last time. But yeah, so other than that, guys, this is basically the update. It'll probably be a long while before there's another one, because like I said, 31 days in jail. Unless he calls and says he got in a fight or something, then we'll be making a video about that or whatever. He got punked for his fruit cocktail and his food and his commissary or whatever. Oh, he tried to ask. He's like, will you guys put money on my books so I can get a canteen and everything from there? I'm like, hell no. I was like, because you'll get punked for your canteen. And all these big dudes are going to say, oh, this weak little white kid has this money to buy stuff. So they're going to freaking tell you you're going to buy them this or that, or they're going to freaking beat the crap out of you. And then you never get nothing, and we're just paying for your freaking safety in there. So if you don't have money, they can't punk you for it. We're going to go ahead and see what happens after a month here. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's going on with them. All right? See if he changes at all. So other than that, guys, this is your homeboy CruzinMoto. As always, love, peace, and chicken grease. Deuces. Peace. What are the kid looking at me for like that? What are you looking at me for like that?
I'm about crack, cause I heard it in a rap. Went and got some rap, cause I saw it on their backs. Fuck a price tag, they